Okay. Mr. Besney, salaries.
Salaries. I'd like one.
What is your position on city staff salaries? How does the budget crisis affect your position? And do you think higher salaries are appropriate during better times?
I think the city of Dixon actually pays a higher salary than is appropriate for the size of the city, particularly in these economic times. I think that an issue may need to be discussed with a reduction in pay for city staff, particularly department heads and the higher paid individuals in terms of balancing the budget. And no, I don't think that just because times are good that city staff should be paid more money, because what we have is an issue that we have been paying some what I think are extraordinary salaries, and those are coming home to roost in our budget right now.
Can I have you reread the question, please?
Certainly. Salaries. What is your position on city staff salaries? Does the budget crisis affect your position? Do you think higher salaries are appropriate during better times?
I think, and again, get to agree with Dane, yeah. We do pay more than what we perhaps should be paying. I don't think we're comparing ourselves with the appropriately sized communities. My recommendation is to take two slightly smaller cities, two the same size, and two slightly larger, and to try and get a better idea of where our salaries actually need to be. And in good times, I think it's run amok, and again, we're seeing all our problems come back on it, because, for instance, we perhaps wouldn't have the flooding that we have, because that would have been addressed with the money that's getting paid out to salaries and benefits. I really think that's a big part of the problem, and I think because we have this budget crisis, it just makes it that much more apparent of the causing problem.
Ms. Koppas.
I think that the staff salaries should be sustainable. If we do raise salaries when it's possible, that the things should be implemented that the salaries are sustainable. Now, right now, we can't cut salaries, regardless of what anyone wants to do. We are in practices with our bargaining units, and when we want to keep a good, fair understanding with our bargaining units, we can't just come in and say that we're going to cut salaries, because we would have to go to the bargaining units and a consensus would have to be made between the two. And there is going to come a time when we are going to have to go to the different unions and say, we're going to need more from you. The economy is saying that we would, to the point where we are going to need more from you. And if right now we're saying with this hostile attitude that we need to cut salaries, it's not going to be a very friendly atmosphere. And to this point, the staff has been really great with working, and I think that it's not an issue of the salaries being too high. I think that the salary should be sustainable, and that that it's not feasible for us to just cut a salary like that.